So, let us quickly wrap some basic arguments about our perfect memory. Is it perfect? We will see. Most of people actually cannot remember the names of the people that they have just met, or even the phone numbers that they were handed over, and it is decreasing while we age. But don't worry, I will guide you by the end of this course. You will overcome this problem and you will solve it very easily. First of all, only if you don't train or use your memory, then it will get worse, whether you are young or old. The reason for that are quite simple: negative attitude and lack of knowledge. It's quite simple. If you do not do sit-ups, your stomach gets fat. Now ask yourself, how many informations can you remember during the day? The real answer is a couple of billions. The human memory is so perfect and it functions quite simple and unnoticeable that every bit of information, every word, every picture, every thought that you have is remembered by your brain. Consider these arguments, for example. Do you have vivid dreams about your relatives, your friends, your parents, or even love affairs? That you weren't think about it or hang out for quite a while, but in your dreams the pictures and the details of them are quite detailed, and they are exactly like in the reality that you have remembered. This statement actually defines that somewhere in our brain there is an infinite storage room of perfect pictures and associations that is not changing during time, and it can, with a good trigger, to be recalled. Practically anyone had the experience of sudden recall of people or the events from the earlier periods of their lives. This is very often when adults visit their primary school, or they had a bit of taste, or the smell, touch, view, or the sound, that it can trigger the avalanche of the memory that we thought that they were forgotten. The ability of any senses to reproduce the perfect memory pictures means that they are exact trigger situations, and we can recall the vast majority of the events. With those experiences, we know that our brain, in this way, can recall the information from the past. The photographic memory is a specific phenomenon that allows you to, in very short period of time, to perfectly remember anything you want. This type of memory is weakening over time. And it shows us that, from person to person, of course, those photos can be so precise that they are in a great details. This is showing us that we, alongside the long term, we have a short-term memory and the ability of instant photographic memory. The memory techniques are the gathering of memory codes or the keys that is allowing people to, without any error, to remember everything they want. These techniques are helping us to search in a vast bank of data in our memory, and for us easy to find anything that we want.